Hello and welcome back to the steel detailing tutorial series, and as you can see I have this big shed, but having in mind the fact that it was imported from Revit 2025, it has some errors, so we will recreate a smaller scale shed, uh, and we'll just get straight to work. So we put the columns and these diagonal braces, and now it's time to put the beam system. We have here the beam system. So it's basically like a slab, but instead of a slab you have an equally spaced beam system. So the first thing you need to do is to pick a plane, and I pick this upper beam plane, and I will draw a rectangle for this, and I make something like this. I see that I have many beams placed onto the wrong direction, so the thing that I have to change is is this beam direction, and I click on another side, and now I can see that I have this beam system placed. Now let's adjust this beam system because it's unfortunately it isn't properly spaced. So we need to see how do we put that. It seems that the beams themselves are basically attached to this plane, and this plane is too low. So let's see if I can put it a bit more upwards or something. Let's see, let's go to the left and see if I can somehow move up upwards. Yeah, it seems that we can do that, so I'll put it something like this. So I'm on the left elevation but within the 3D model, and now I have put my beams in order. Okay, so now if I look on here, I can see that I have my beams properly spaced. And let's see if I can connect, for example, this I think it is called purlin. Let's see if I can make a connection and see which kind of connection can I put. It is well placed. Yeah, I guessed it right. It's a purlin connection. Let's see if I can yeah, it's a purlin connection. Purlin connection with plate. This looks better. So yeah, each one of these purlins can use such connection, and let's see if can I put more components, and I put connections all over. No, I have to do separately, unfortunately. Okay, that's a pity. I thought I could automate some stuff. It can be automated with some scripting, but you have to select some elements. I'll explain another tutorial. For the moment I have very few components, and I can repeat the process for you to understand. And this connection, so like this, whatever. Okay, and put the purlin with plate. Yeah, I have this purlin with plate. Select again, connection, purlin with plate. Okay, I have this connection yet again. Let's connect this one as well. Connection, generic connection, change to purlin with plate. I like it better, honestly. Now you apply the same principle over and over again, and basically you will memorize from the start. So purlin connection with plate, yet again select connection, purlin connection with plate. Okay, connection, purlin connection with plate, and I think we have another 2 or 4 pieces, and yeah, we're basically done. Purlin connection with plate, and the last pair on the diagonal plane we have this purlin and connection with plate. Yeah, so basically we did those connections, and I can say that it looks fairly great. Yeah, so now we can do another beam system over here. Let's select, let's pick another plane, this one, and we do a rectangle, something like this, and the direction will be set also like this. And now I have these purlins. Now the thing is that you can adjust the spacing, so you have fixed spacing, and you can make them be more close to one another. You can also set to have a fixed number, so you set I want to have only 3 of those. So okay, I click and I have 3 of those. Okay, so I can change the beam type. Maybe I want a greater beam. I don't, something like this. This is humongous, but I just tell you that you can change the profile. Okay, and you have some other parameters. Let's check if we have something interesting in the family. Not necessarily. So and if you like, you can adjust the beam boundary. Okay, interesting. You can change the beam boundary. Let's see. Edit boundary. Okay, let's suppose I have, let's suppose that I have some sort of console or whatever, and maybe it doesn't come really to the edge. I have some sort of shading or whatever. In this case, I think I'll do something like this, and let's see if my beams lengthen. It doesn't seem so as for now. But yeah, we seem to have done something. Also, when you place a beam into this beam system, it's generally grouped. It's basically an array, and this array is also pinned, so you cannot modify it. But if you want to modify it and change the length, you can unpin it. So you have this tiny icon with pin or unpin. You can unpin, and then you can move something like this, and you can adjust manually if you don't want to have this system. So yeah, you can do many great things with this tool. Can somehow move. No, I don't want the that plane. You need to click on tab. That's another thing. Yeah, you should have it somewhere. Oh, you can also set some justification. Let's say I want to have a 10 millimeters justification. Okay, 100 millimeter. It just moves the beams. I thought it would do something more amazing. So yeah, you can also place vertically this kind of beam system, and you can move that plane and to position those beams in a better way. So thank you for joining and watching this video, and I think in the next tutorial I'll do basically the roof for this and show you how to do such profile. Thank you for joining, and see you in the next tutorial.